Good evening, everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming in. This is not my regular schedule, but it is my birthday. And that's not a real big deal to me. It's just that why not hang out with my friends on my birthday? So let's see who's in the chat. We've got Hiking with Jackie Boy and Marianne Bimler, O'Rourke's Littlefield, Peaceful Des, Karen Breast, Heather Landskron, hello. And there's Adventure Awaits, my friend Chris. We're going to be putting out a hiking video tomorrow, and we'll talk a little bit about that a little later in the chat. We've got, there's Grilling Addiction with Nick. So this is an open mic. Anybody who wants to come up and discuss their channel or what they did this last weekend, please do. Jeff Killian, he came from Bar Run Forge. I met him at the meetup, the gathering that Bar Run Forge had this last April. It's a nice guy. Sorry about your tiny tongues. So yeah, last week, Chris and I went on a hiking excursion, if that's what you want to call it. And we put out 2 videos. Friday, we put the first one out, and tomorrow morning, we're going to be releasing the second one. And that was pretty cool. I can't believe I accidentally edited it last night. I sat down to set it up, and I was like, I'll set it up, and then I'll work on it later. And then I called him, and I told him, you know, I got it done already. You want to release it on Tuesday. So that's what we're going to do. Tuesday morning at 9, I believe. Was that 9 o'clock I said, Chris? Is my volume there? Anybody have a problem with my volume? Yes, Hiking with Jackie Boy. He went on an excursion this weekend. Hiking trip with Justin. So you guys got to go check out their videos as well. Kickapoo Crafty Cat, thank you very much for coming in. And Button Nuggets Homestead. Got 10 people in the house. I didn't know what to expect coming in on a night that isn't mine. That isn't typically mine. So, like I said, it's an open mic. Get up in here. Jackie Boy, you might as well come up in here and plug your video that you did. You set out yesterday, was it? I would ask Chris to come up, but he's not going to come. It's going to take a lot of coaxing for me to get Chris to come up in a live. It was Chris. We had a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun doing that. Not only was it fun going on the hike, but to videotape it just made it all more fun. And now we get to keep it for the rest of our lives. We can go back to it anytime we want. There's Hiking with Jackie Boy right there. Boom.
Hey, Brian, happy birthday.
Well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Did you have fun this weekend then?
Oh, yeah. It was a trail. We did about 4.5 miles, and it's the only trail in that park that is dog friendly.
Yeah.
We were originally planning to do the Summit Trail, but we were getting rain in the area, and they usually shut that trail when it gets rain. So we kind of anticipated it being shut down. And when Justin got hold of me, I said, I think they may be shutting that trail. I was at a place eating tacos when he got hold of me. So I ran back to the house, picked up Jackie Boy, and we did some hiking.
I love it. Maybe I'll become a hiking channel now. No, no. I enjoy doing that. It's not something I probably will do a lot of. Every once in a while.
But
I would
there's
like
nothing wrong with having some diversity in what you do.
Yeah.
You know, the homesteading, the farming. I mean, it's interesting to see, even if you're looking at stuff from another perspective.
Yeah.
It's always cool to see.
Well, nature goes hand in hand with homesteading. Although I still don't consider myself a homesteader. I'm more of a commercial farmer slash house builder maker.
Yeah.
But I love this community. I couldn't ask for a better community to come across and get involved with.
Oh, I have to agree.
They're so supportive and loving. They show up every week to support. They're fun.
The conversations.
That's why like I said, I don't make a big deal about my birthday, but if I'm going to be alone on my birthday, I might as well hang out with my friends. Not to say that my dad didn't take me out to dinner or breakfast to Denny's this morning, and that was nice. We do that every year. It's kind of a tradition with us, and we'll go on his birthday too. My mom's not much for going out to dinner, so she says, "You guys go do it." And
I just remembered I needed to silence my phone, the ringtones I have.
Yeah, we don't want no copyright stuff on my channel.
Nope. It'd probably be a copyright strike of a band you may not have even heard of, but
let's see who else is in the chat. There's Old Man King Homestead. Peter, I don't get to pass anything off for you tonight. You're not after me, so but you know who is after me. Does anybody want to guess who's after me if you don't know?
I know, but I'll let them guess.
We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, yes, Heather. This community loves you, Heather. You're such a big part. She is a big part of this community, very much.
Oh, she's a great supporter, great moderator.
Yes. She knows. She says, I know. You don't need to tell me, I know.
But it's good to hear.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, even the video I did of the Enchanted Rock, the loop trail, she shared it. Yeah. So that's
I shared it too.
Oh, I didn't.
Did I? Did I share? Yeah, I did share your video yesterday. If I didn't, I will make sure I did. I do. Not did. Did's past tense. O'Rourke Littlefield. I must be on early enough for you to be on my channel. That's awesome. Yes, it is. It's no judgment here with Tish Ross. She is at 7 o'clock Central. And I will make sure that every one of you go over to her channel after. If you haven't been there before, you need to go over there. Tonight's a spooky night. They're going to be talking about spirits and things that you saw as a child and all kinds of interesting, fun stuff. You definitely want to get in there on that and check it out.
Yeah, and I was just talking with someone. They were having their live, and he was talking about the stuff with Halloween. And there's a tradition here. It's definitely from Mexico. The Day of the Dead celebrations. And they give it by the Spanish name, and I'm going to butcher the Spanish. It's called Dia de los Muertos. Meaning the Day of the Dead. And it's a big celebration here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool thing to see. I can't say I participate with it very much, but it is a big holiday to a lot of people. But speaking of that, this next Saturday, Joanna and I will be going to something with the Texas Buffalo Project.
Oh.
So,
Sorry.
so I will be making a video with her on that, and hopefully I'll be able to get some video of the actual buffalo themselves.
People are saying hi to there she is, Rebecca Touched by Yarn.
Yeah.
You can pop up here if you want to, Rebecca. And there's Thunderstick Homestead. Good evening. Thank you.
Good evening, Bowen.
Yeah, I debated. Do I want to do this? I don't know. But it's a different night. I figured maybe I could connect with some people that maybe don't stay up at 9 o'clock at night on a Wednesday night, and go a little bit earlier on a different day and see what other people that I know and connect with, but just don't stay up that late.
You know, I kind of I'll drop in and say hi real quick to Peter, the Old Man King Homestead, after you're live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying hi, but I got to get to bed. I got to be up at 5 in the morning.
Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, so you do that every Friday night or Wednesday night? You stay up till almost 11? Wait a minute. It would be 10 o'clock your time.
10 o'clock for me. Well, it's common that I stay up close to 10 anyway.
And Dale, I'm on early enough this time. I would love to have you pop in. You're a sweetheart. She came in here. She says, happy birthday. Thank you very much. And Karen Bress. Yeah, and Dale. If you're not wearing your pajamas yet, you got to pop in.
Yeah. God, I'm a little bit more than 3 weeks away from my birthday.
Oh, yeah? You're in November, huh?
Yep.
Does that fall under I don't think that falls under Scorpio, does it?
I fall under Sagittarius.
Oh, no. Not the Sagittarius. I'm the Scorpio. But there's certain things about me that are not typical of Scorpio.
The only thing I would say I match up with the Sagittarius, even though it takes a lot of practice and I'm out of practice doing this, is actually shooting a bow.
Oh, you have to shoot a bow to be a Sagittarius?
Or that's one of the things, because they had the bow, and I was really into archery at one time. Oh, I could bullseye targets at 50 yards. And that's a long shot for a bow.
We got Rebecca in here. Good evening. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Hello, Rebecca.
Hi.
She says, let me find my lipstick.
I don't wear it.
No, that's Ann Dale. Let me find my lipstick.
Oh, Ann Dale.
Yeah. Good.
Hi, Ann.
She's coming in, I guess. That's awesome. She is such a joyous person.
She certainly is. I've been procrastinating about counting the yarn.
You have to take inventory?
No, Christine said you can get in on this counting.
Oh, you got to do that.
I gotta do it.
Yeah, that was fun. There's Back Road Freedom. He came in.
It's good to see my friends. There's Karen Brest. Great to see you, friend.
Yeah, and Justin put out his Enchanted Rock video today.
Yeah, I saw that. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
That was a good time.
Yeah, doing something like that by yourself, I'm sure is fun, but I'm not the kind of person that likes to do adventures by myself. I want to share it with somebody. And I would say that would definitely heighten the fun. I mean, if you're looking at something, you want to look to the person that's with you and say, "Look at that! Isn't that amazing?" and share it. If I was by myself, I'd be like, "Well, it's nice, but I can't tell anybody about it."
I have done some of those things by myself, but it's much better with company.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. And videotaping just even heightens it even more.
Yeah, and Justin's video, I didn't fall down, but he kind of caught me where I did a little stumble, but I didn't fall down. And someone made a comment on it. I almost saw Kevin fall, and I commented back and I said, if that happened, that would have been on his blooper at the end of the video.
I did this one view where I was walking forward and then I kind of turned around as I was walking and then I'm walking backwards and then I'm coming so that you can see the view of the trail. And I stopped a half inch from hitting my head on a tree.
What?
Chris was sitting there going, he didn't want to ruin my clip, but he didn't want me to hit my head. He says, "Oh my God, you almost hit that tree."
Yeah, on one video, and I also put it out as a short, there's a fallen tree, and I have to duck under it. But on that video, I put it, I called it the Fallen Tree Arch of 1,000 Names.
I've seen that in your videos before.
And I said like this, every time someone bumps their head on that tree, it gets another name.
Does it have notches? There's a little notch for everyone. We came across a tree, and that was in the last video we did that I released on Friday, and Chris released on Friday. It was just loaded with people who carved all over the tree. It was kind of neat and sad at the same time. I was like, it's kind of cool that there was no other trees marked, just this one tree had all the markings. And it went high.
That made me think of this time I was talking to a park ranger at this one park where they had the pictographs. And they said right before they had actually opened that park ranger herself was down in the canyon and caught someone who was spray painting over a pictograph.
Yeah.
What?
Do you have a second part as well, Kevin?
What's that?
Does your video have a second part like Justin's talking about?
No, my video ended up being over 30 minutes long. I edited, put it together, and I was surprised with its length.
Yeah.
I did it as one video.
Yeah. It's debatable because the first time Chris and I went on a hike, we did 2 parks and we decided to put it in one video, and it was a little lengthy. Mine was like 36. No, it was long. And after I put it out, I regret it. I wish I had put it out as 2 separate videos.
Yeah, and I that too.
Karen?
I should have probably put it out as a part 1 and 2.
So let's talk to Rebecca for a minute here. What are you working on now? Whose hat are you working on, if you can tell us?
I'm working. I don't have it in here, but I'm working on the Vineyard Chicks last hat for those 3 girls.
Wow, cool.
And Karen just said something to me, and it makes my heart happy when people get what I've given them and
this one?
that they love them. Yeah. You're welcome, Karen. It just it warms my heart. I've always worn my heart on my sleeve, so
Well, you know that
Yeah.
the community loves you. You know it.
yes, I do.
I got mine. I put mine in a plastic bag. I don't want no dust on it.
But you don't. Jesse's is done. It's just because I don't have a vehicle, it's harder to get to the post office. But someone's going to take me over to get my brother's meds, and I'm going to see if he can take me to the post office so I can ship out some things tomorrow, so people can get their things and have their hats and have their dishcloths and all that stuff.
And Dale, didn't you get your lipstick on yet? 12 coats of lipstick. There she is.
Hey, coming up.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brian. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Anymore.
And many more. Happy birthday. I'm trying to cut my phone off. Make sure I don't have any reverb.
So how many coats of lipstick did you have to put on?
Look, when you said I was up early enough to not have my pajamas on, I already had my pajamas on. So I had to go change my clothes, put my face on, all that stuff. So, hey, Thunderstick. Hey.
We got somebody else in here too.
Yeah.
And Broke Cowgirl's here now.
Oh, good.
That Old Man King Homestead.
Hey,
Oh,
old man.
I'm older than you. Oh, not Old Man King Homestead. Who is that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna until somebody shows me a picture.
There you go. Hey, kid.
I read, my dyslexia. I saw older, and I immediately thought Old Man King Homestead.
Brian, I have to tell you that it was funny to me because you said, "Gosh, Ann, I'll get you to come up sometime in the past when I've come up to be a co-host."
Yeah.
And you said to be able to help read the chat because you have dyslexia. Well, so do I. So we were the blind leading the blind that night. I can tell you it was funny.
Yeah, but there's some people, like my dad, I believe, is dyslexic too, but he loves to read.
Yes, I do.
So that helps him out. I mean, I can read. If I enjoy what I'm reading, I can read right through it. And sometimes I'll read a whole page and I'll go, I can't believe it. That was almost like I wasn't dyslexic.
I didn't even know it.
And then you give me something boring to read, I'll be like, I can't get a
use my finger. I use my finger and I read better aloud and slowly. So anyway, see, you've got lots of wonderful people in here saying happy birthday to you.
Well, there's David Moffat.
Yeah.
Who else in here? Baroque Cowgirl Homestead's in here too. Let me look through this real quick and make sure I'm not missing anybody.
Good. And
There's Grace and Fire.
Yay! Hey, Grace and Fire. And Thunderstick Homestead, check your mail, honey. I mailed that stuff out the end of last week. He had gotten a little something he won a month ago, and it took me a month to mail it out. I'm so embarrassed. But anyway, it is what it is. Socks in the Garden says happy birthday.
Hello, Socks in the Garden.
So what have you done on your birthday? Have you celebrated it all?
This is my big celebration part. But back broke freedom. Okay, somebody's in here that's just not right.
Okay. Well, we don't want to let them up. Hey, Des.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get in, buddy. You're not getting in here.
Rebecca and I don't want any flashers. Thank you.
Nope.
We don't need any on your birthday.
So what did I do today? I went to a birthday breakfast with my dad at Denny's, which we do every birthday on his birthday, or on my birthday. And that's always nice. We get the slam. We get the biggest slam that they have.
Good.
And we slam it.
I get that sometimes.
And then I was just really tired this morning because I had stayed up late last night. Well, I always stay up late. That's nothing new. But then I didn't sleep well. And then Dad wanted to go to breakfast this morning. I was like, we go to our breakfast every morning. I could always take a nap later. So I then I took a nap.
Good.
Up and I played with the computer and did some editing stuff that I had to do and got ready for my live. And here I am.
Good for you.
With my buddies.
That's right. The older we get, the less exciting our birthdays need to be.
Just being around people and stuff like that and having a pleasant day is good enough for me.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly right.
Peaceful. I need peace on my birthday.
Well, wouldn't that be nice? So Debbie Drock is in and Heather Lanscombe.
Peaceful. She was in here in the beginning. Did I say hi to her in the beginning? I hope I did.
You did.
So Rebecca, have you been counting your yarn yet?
Not yet.
So are you going to count it by the foot or are you going to count it by the ball?
By the ball. And there's in that top one, I pulled it out, and you see the gray thing that I have down here. I'm gonna drop them in there.
Oh my goodness!
So I'm gonna set the iPad up here and hope that it's close enough. They're gonna see the balls dropping in there as I'm counting. The next drawer down has bigger balls. They're the bigger balls. I'm not doing the two bottoms. I'm only doing the two top.
Good.
Ronald wanted me to do the whole thing, and I'm like, no.
Now that might be a little long.
That's going to be a little long. I want it to about
always time lapse.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do a time lapse because once I put it up, it's up.
Yeah, I understand that. I had and Jesse from Lazy Days had said that because just about every live that I ever do from my own channel, I drop something. I mean, I just do. It's just, I don't know why. It's just part of me. Hey, let's trade paint.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I'm sorry. And Jesse said for me to cut all my lives, just I dropped something. I dropped something. Count how many times I dropped something on my lives. I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm just not very good at the editing part, and it would take me a month of Sundays to do it. So no, thank you. Well, that's good. You went to Denny's this morning.
I sure did.
That's nice to have somebody else cook you breakfast.
Well, Papa cooks me breakfast every morning, so basically he's the one who gets the break.
Okay.
It's just something we like to do.
Awesome.
It used to be that because you got a free breakfast at Denny's for your birthday, and now you've got to do some rigmarole on the computer to set it up and stuff. And my dad went to go do it this morning. He went to go see if he can find out how to get the free breakfast. And this thing popped up. Your computer is hacked and this and that.
Oh, no.
And I knew it was a scam, but he said, I'm hungry. Let's go. So when I got back, I looked it up. I looked up exactly what the pop-up was on YouTube. And of course, it was a scammer, which would be bad because some people will call that number and they'll
yeah, they will.
they'll get themselves into a mess.
Yeah, my neighbor did that. And that is something that you may want to share with your audience to be careful. There have been 3 Facebook channels that I know of this week. One huge one, a friend of mine, that have lost their channels to hackers. But what they did was they opened emails and opened a link through email. And so just be very, very careful. And you don't have to worry about it. Don't open links you don't know about.
Wait, let me make myself big. I want people to see this.
Yeah, I tell you what, Brian, I got something to do in the kitchen, so I'm going to go ahead and get on down. Everybody have a good night. And
thank you so much for
Rebecca, Brian,
Good
Thank you.
night.
you're welcome. Happy birthday.
Yes, good
All right.
night.
I will see you. I'll get back on chat here in a little bit as soon as I'm finished.
You know, I'm going till 8 o'clock. Well, it's 7 o'clock Central, and then I'm cutting it because No Judgment here at Tish Ross is on. So don't go too. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Bye.
right.
Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
We all love Tish Ross too.
Yes.
Yes.
Certainly do.
All right. So this is the one. It looks like this.
Oh my.
Windows Defenders Security Center. If you get this on there, it's not going to let you do anything else until you just unplug your computer and get out of it. So, and there's like, you go on YouTube and there's like 50 of them that will tell you that it's a scam. So let's see.
Okay.
Exit solar layout. Okay.
There we are.
Yes, this is an open mic, people. So
Ooh, come on up.
come on up.
Happy birthday.
Tell us about your weekend. Tell us about whatever you want. And spend some time with us.
Let's see, my weekend. For the last 2 weeks, I had been helping a friend of mine that's disabled move. I had to pack her up and then unpack her. And so that was quite the feat, but we're all done.
That is a labor of love. You really have to love someone to do that for.
Yes, you do. And I do, but whew, that was a job and a half.
Yeah.
She doesn't have anybody else. There wasn't, most of her family have passed away and she's in a wheelchair. And so you do what you can. And we got it done. And her apartment is adorable. So I'm thrilled for her. But that's what I've been doing and recuperating the last 2 days, yesterday and today. It did inspire me to begin to go through my own home to get rid of some junk, though, I can tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a whole room full of stuff that I need to really seriously go through. You know, I don't have a lot from my childhood, but I do have some stuff. Actually, it's kind of narrowed down to the stuff I really want to keep, like Tonka trucks and stuff like that. But
hey, Linda,
there's stuff in there. Even my old artwork that I did in high school and college, I can scan that stuff and put it in the computer. I don't need to keep the actual thing because, for one thing, it's not all that great that I would display it.
Yeah.
But it's nice to look at.
It is.
There's some things that you guys don't know about me. I like to take photography and take pictures. And instead of printing, you know, when you take the film in, I don't have a digital camera yet, but when you take the film in, they ask if you want prints. I don't get prints anymore. I just have them develop the negatives and put it on CD. So then you can put that into your computer and be able to look at the pictures on your computer instead. And I have those CDs still and the negatives if I do want to have any printed. Then
well, maybe you should do a YouTube video where you just have a slideshow.
Someone's going to have to help me set that up because I have no idea how to do it.
Or even share the fact that you don't print out the pictures, that you,
Yes.
you know, that you have the negatives and the CDs, because I hadn't thought of that. That would be nice. Hey, Linda Peterson, we're glad you're here.
Hi, Linda. Good to see
I'm
you.
going to be bringing the next person up, but where is Ronald?
He's back in his room. He's resting. Been doing a little too much, and his hip is still hurting him a little bit from that fall on the 20th.
Well,
So that's where he's at. He's getting better. I mean, most people don't think of my brother in his middle 60s. He's 65. So that fall took a lot out of him. So he's back there talking to someone on the phone.
Falls hurt.
So how old are you today, Brian?
I am 53.
53. You're a baby. I'm 54.
Oh, come on. I thought I was done hearing that.
No, you are not.
Oh, gosh. The 50s. Oh, please.
Okay, okay, you stay there. I'm going to bring up the next one.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey. Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hey, Brian, happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you very much.
I did mine on the 10th. Turned 59 this year.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, there's no woohoo about it.
I'm not going to call you a baby, but maybe Ann is.
Yes.
I'm a baby.
All you 50-somethings are so young. So.
Well, 50-something is always a start. Until you get to the end and it says, okay, now I got to say, okay, I'm 60-something.
Yeah. Somehow my mental attitude changed entirely when I turned 60. I figured I'm as old as everybody from 60 to death, and you just feel like you're, their age now that you're 60. I'm 64, but now my husband just turned 68. So
I feel ageless.
I always look at it as being when you reach 45, they call that the middle or top of the hill, and that's all downhill from there. But when you at 60, it's like, oh man, this is the best slide I've ever been on.
Well, I don't know. I think 50 has, the people I know in my life and everything, 50 seemed to be the peak, where you're still you're still maturing and you're still can be vibrant at times, at least. But once you hit 52, 53, 54, oh, I don't know.
From a guy that just hit 53.
I'm done. It's over for me.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's not over. Come on.
I still say my hardest birthday was 39, because now it's the new 29. So, I mean, it's nothing. But 39, when I turned 39, you were supposed to be a real grown up at 40 and be saving for your retirement, have college funds for the kids. You were really supposed to be like a grown up. And I'm like, I'm not. So that kind of went by the wayside.
Ironically, turning 20 was the year that I didn't like.
Really?
I didn't like 20. I don't know. I mean, I didn't mind 30. I didn't mind 40. I didn't even mind 50. 60 is pushing it. 60 is going to be pushing it.
Hey, look, just wait. 60 is great because you're like, I don't even care anymore. I'm going to do what I won't, say what I won't, be who I am. You don't have a whole lot of time to mess around with what other people's opinions are, quite frankly.
Yeah.
When I turned 18, I was legal to drink until at 18, I was legal to drink until January 1st. And then they changed it to, I think, 20 years old. So I had to wait to my 20th birthday. And then I was legal to drink until January 1st. My birthday is October 10th. So then it turned 20. I'm done with you guys. There's supposed to be a grandfather clause in this stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You should be able to be grandfathered if you got it in under the radar of.
Yeah.
Hey, Puro.
The birthday that got to me was when I was turning 30. For a whole year, I said I was still 29.
Oh God.
I don't know why, but I just did.
I used to go to a local bar, and I went there for many years, and I never got ID'd until they changed the drinking law from 18 to 19, and they found out at the time I was only like 17. I was like, serious? Now you're asking for ID after all these years I've been coming here?
I never
It
figured out
looks
why
like
we
we got somebody else in the green room. Here we go.
awesome.
Hey,
Hey.
can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, we got
All right. Happy
He's
birthday,
doing
Brian.
Audio check. Audio check.
Audio check. How y'all doing?
You're great. You're great.
Thank you.
Brian. I just wanted to come in and say happy birthday. So I'm going to step out so you can have 4 on the screen because 5 seems to be an awful lot.
No, it
And
isn't.
one
No,
of
it
these
isn't.
days, brother, we're going to hook up. One of these days, you guys are going to hook up.
Yeah. Yeah, for a hiking trip.
Yeah, actually, that last hiking trip, I went searching for that place, and I'd like to be able to go there. Where was it located?
That was in northeast Ohio. Wait, northeast Ohio.
Okay, because I got like 3 different places in New York, and I'm going, none of them look the same. And I was like, he must have gone on a road trip because I don't recognize any of these. Actually, the ones that were local here, they have the same name.
No, I went to where Chris is to do that.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna step out. You guys enjoy your night, and again, Brian, happy birthday.
Well, thank you for coming in. Always enjoy having you in here.
Good to see you.
You have a good one, David.
Good to
All
see
right,
you.
later, everybody. Hey, Johnny.
Good night.
But yeah, I can't stay too long.
Yeah. Okay. So Justin is going to be on No Judgment here with Tish Ross that's 7 o'clock, right? 7 o'clock
7.
Central.
I'm looking forward to that. She had a rather spooky intro.
I like that. I like that. I saw that too. I was like,
Oh.
wow.
So when you guys go over there, you got to say that I sent you.
Absolutely.
Vineyard Farmhouse sent you when you go over there, and you put all hearts and all over. You give that Tish woman some hearts all over everything.
Yes.
That's right. That's
Hello.
right.
Because everybody loves Tish.
Yeah, we do. We love Tish.
I always
That's
seem
great.
to have to have a tissue box here when I watch her show.
Jason, or Let's Trade Paint says, hello, Jason. Oh, I mean, Justin. Yeah, we had a thing going on at the meetup.
So Justin, why
That
don't you tell the people the gist of why you're going on No Judgment here with Tish Ross?
Oh, yeah, I guess I can do that. So we're gonna talk about the spirits that have been around me probably for a long time. So we're gonna talk about spirits and hearing voices, sometimes seeing some stuff, all that kind of, spooky but real stuff. That's what's gonna be happening. So I'm gonna be talking about that.
That'll be very interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And hopefully I don't
almost
be jumping around too much. I kind of made a sort of a timeline.
A little bullet.
Kind of, yeah. And you watch me go off and like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, but then blah, blah, blah. And it then I start mixing everything together, and it's like, hopefully I don't.
We all do that. It's
Yeah.
okay. That's normal. That's okay.
And here's the link to your
Fun.
channel. Thank
What's
you.
going on? 12
Thank
stones.
you. Thank you, Byron.
Good to see you. I haven't seen Byron in a while.
Byron, if you would pop in for a couple minutes, that would be awesome.
You got 13
Oh.
minutes.
So Justin was on my live last year,
Mhm.
about 3 days before. It was the 26th of October. So this is just a hair over a year ago. And he's supposed to come in and talk about his channel, but my channel was new, so we didn't know what we were doing. And he started talking about all these spirits and ghosts and stuff. And I'm like,
And people in the chat were like, what did we show up? Like, what the heck is this? What did we show up, to? And I started somewhat reading some of the chat, but then I was on a roll. I just kept going.
Yeah.
And then Vineyard Farmhouse, Brian's just like, keep on going. Just keep going.
My gosh.
And we talked about it. I could talk about it all night long, but
you talked.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't sign up for this. Well,
God.
Justin and I had talked for hours and hours and hours and hours before that live, and I was like, and you brought this stuff up now.
Yeah, all right. And when it came to, I knew in the beginning, like we finally got on, and then we're like, what are we going to talk about?
Yeah,
me and him already talked it out.
Yeah,
we already talked it out,
Yeah.
and then something popped in my head. I'm like, spirits. I don't remember how it started. I have to go back and look at that live because it had to be pretty funny.
Yeah. Note to myself and everybody else: don't talk to your guest for 7 hours the day before.
Right. That's
You have
right.
absolutely nothing to talk about for the live.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I got that mention that we had ours a year ago already, Brian.
Yeah, that would.
Wow.
That's this.
Well,
week.
that has been that's been a year since we did that.
I think you were the very week after Justin.
Yes.
Hey,
So
Joe,
it's been forever and no time at all.
Yeah. for
That's
sure.
awesome.
I'm going to have to start having the guests that I've had on again and ask the main question will be, what have you experienced in the year of being on YouTube?
Spirits and friendship.
Friendship is good.
Everybody,
It was like, ooh, the spirits.
everybody,
That's good. Keep those spirits
Well, the
away.
Holy Spirit's awesome. I put on the armor of God, baby. I'm good. So it's all good and fine.
I ain't scared.
I ain't scared.
Yeah, I ain't scared
everybody
at all.
but you, Justin. Everybody but you.
Yeah, I'm not afraid. I feel the love from the spirits and everything else, and I still feel the love from God and all that. So I'm good.
There you go.
I'm good. They're just I don't feel lonely, at all. Like I got all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, Justin's
People
never-
real and people that have passed on and they're hanging out.
There are I believe that does happen. I absolutely do.
My grandparents.
Every time I see a cardinal, I think of my mom because she loved cardinals.
Yeah.
It's like my cousin, older cousin, which would have been my brother's cousin, but we call him Uncle Chris growing up. When he passed away, and he loved barbecuing and stuff, so he would always show up. He was a bigger guy too, so there was a big cardinal every time my dad and I were out grilling or something. He would come around. Doesn't matter,
that's
wintertime,
so fun.
springtime, whatever. He was there. You're like, that's Uncle Chris.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now don't tell all your secrets.
Oh, I wasn't even going to bring that up. That's special. See, y'all heard something I ain't probably going to talk about.
Okay. We heard the preempt, the pre-show. That's awesome.
Making It Home is in here. And Linda Peterson.
Yeah.
Let me look at the chat and see if we missed anybody.
You missed
Okay.
everyone.
Pure
No.
oak.
No, it looks like we got everybody. Those were the two newcomers.
Hiking with Jackie Boy's back in the chat.
Yeah.
What's going on, Kevin?
Kevin, maybe you should pop in for a second
I
with
can't. I gotta.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I think I'm gonna get out of here in about 4 minutes,
There you go.
and then
You're a pro. You can switch back and forth. That's so awesome.
it's like I gotta go. We're good. Look up.
Justin and Tish have no setup to do because they know each other.
Yeah,
There's
there's no talking on the phone or nothing like that.
Figuring
and
anything
trying to-
out. It's like, boom, let's go with this.
Well, make sure the audio's working. At least give you 5 minutes. I don't need 30 minutes. I just need 5 minutes. Well, because I came
Okay.
on here. Hopefully, because I do sound good, right?
You sound fantastic. Honestly,
Okay.
you sound great.
All right.
There.
Okay, do a spiel. You guys, the two of you do a spiel on your hiking collaboration.
Okay, well, me and Kevin went hiking Saturday in Enchanted Rock State Natural Area. We hiked. There you go.
Yep, and we did the loop trail for 4.5 miles. And
Not
I put in the
water shoes.
chat, I had a question for you. Since that Enchanted Rock is a sacred place to Central Texas Native Americans, did you see anything out there?
Did I see those natives riding around over that hill over there?
Yeah.
Thought I did. No, I was kidding. I didn't see anything. No. I thought it was just the clouds. It could have been. It could have been the riders. You never know.
That's right. That's right. You never know. Well, to have a discerning eye and a discerning heart is a good thing. That's a great thing, I think. And I'm looking forward to hearing about it.
So I want to go over, before it gets right to the tail end of the live, I want to go over a couple of things. I'm going to reiterate that I did a hiking collaboration with Chris, and that's Adventure Awaits. And we put out the first video on Friday, so go check that out. And tomorrow morning, we're going to release the second park that we went to that day. They're two totally separate videos. But we're wearing the same clothes, so
that's okay. My part too. I'm wearing the same clothes because it was the same day. Speaking of mine though, real quick, I only took one GoPro battery. I forgot all my other GoPro batteries on this adventure with Kevin, and the one GoPro battery I had in there was already completely dead. So we had to stop at Fredericksburg to get another one, and they only had one. It was only 16%. Had to get a USB cable to charge it and all that, got up to 70%, and then it died like real quick.
Woo.
And so I am like at the end of the video, I'm like, all right, I'm cutting it off. I mean, we still had a lot to go, and I'm like, crap, what am I gonna do? So then I pulled out my phone, and I didn't even say welcome to. It's just part 2 of the thing. I talk more in the second part of the videos, for the adventure. So
I like
I'm gonna go ahead and put that Monday. I
like when you went straight up that rock. You just right up.
Oh yeah, when I just ran right up that sucker. Yeah, I thought I was gonna slip and fall just going up it, but I went right up. I was like, woo.
Awesome. So, Brian, you said you're in the same clothes, and Justin, you said you're in the same clothes. Do people actually notice that? Because
I don't know.
Oh, I do.
I wear the
don't
same
care.
clothes a lot.
I've seen other people. I'm like, it is what it is.
At any rate, I also have another video, the harvest video, and I got involved in the hiking situation, and I wanted to put those 2 videos out one after another. So I decided to do my hiking video for next week, which is fine because I want to walk through the grapes when the grapes are all the leaves colored changed and all that stuff. I thought that would be a cool ending to it. And
I gotta dip out. Sorry, everyone.
All right, you do that.
Good to see y'all.
I'll see you in a couple minutes.
All right, see y'all in a little bit.
I'll see you
All
in
right,
a little bit, Justin.
All right, buddy.
Good for you.
Yeah, one thing.
Okay, wait a minute.
November, Justin and I are going to go to Los Maples, and hopefully this year there's a good color change because it's not always consistent. But also, what he wants to do is do an interview with Joanne on the Humano Nation of Texas.
Oh, cool.
That's great.
So,
and Brian, you were saying?
Are you done?
Yes.
I'll get this out eventually. I forgot where I was. So I'm going to be putting out the harvest video, and I'm so thankful for everybody that came in tonight. I didn't know how this was going to turn out. I've never really been off of Wednesday night to do a live.
Woohoo!
I'm so happy with the outcome. 16 people. Hey, and there is the 12 Stones Ranch. How you doing?
Hi.
Hey, doing good. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you very much. How you doing?
Good to see
I
you.
was thinking, and I mentioned this to you before, Byron, but maybe we should do a Four Bearded Men one night on
Oh,
my
yeah.
live. If you guys want to, we could set that up. It doesn't have to be anything scheduled like every month or anything, but just once here and there, or one time, whatever.
Right.
That would be a lot of fun to watch. Rebecca and I'll have to glue a beard on maybe sometime.
There you go.
Excuse me.
Or I could get my brother to be part of it because he's got a beard now.
Oh, okay. There you go. And real quick, I also, because we only have like 2 minutes, but don't forget, I'll be going live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time for my Tuesday, where I try to help us focus and feel good. It's a feel good time.
Yeah, if you guys can take the time to get on her channel, you do it tomorrow. That's awesome. You know what? I don't know who's on Tuesday enough to make announcements and stuff, but which
Yeah.
I should have researched that so I could have done that tonight.
Oh, that's
But no judgment here with Tish Ross is on next. She's got Justin on, and they're going to talk about spooky ghosts and all that stuff because it's Halloween tomorrow. So how appropriate is that? And go over there and tell them that I sent you. Tell them the Vineyard Farmhouse sent you.
That's
Are you
right.
sure?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want the responsibility for that.
on the ghostly stories.
And send them all over.
I
You're
don't-
right. Oh, no. Yeah, right.
Or me.
Yeah, the Holy Spirit will be over there. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Brian.
Oh, happy birthday.
That's so sweet.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Happy
You are a
good.
joy. There is nobody that wouldn't say that you're a joy.
Oh, that's well, my husband may have a comment or two.
Well, the closest ones to you will never agree on. So, okay, we're going to be heading over to No Judgment here with Tish Ross right after I say this. Thank you very much to everybody that came into the chat, everybody that came on my panel, my moderators for protecting my channel. Thank you so much. We'll see you this Wednesday, 9 o'clock Central. Don't forget that. Okay, before me is, I'm not going to give the times because it'll flub me all up. So we're going to go with. I'm already flubbed.
Empty Homestead.
MT Homestead.
Yeah, but it goes further back than that because Bowen's on. We got Bowen's first. That's why can't I think of his name? Thunderstick Homestead. Then you've got Our Mountain Home. That's with Jen and Wiley. And then you got Three Mississippi with Mike and Sid. And then you got Pretty and Pooch.
Pretty and Pooch.
Right.
Wrong Country. Then you got MT Homestead. Then you have me. Then you have Old Man King Homestead.
You did great.
I had to cut out the times because we would be here for another hour if I did that.
You did fantastic. I would have never remembered all that.
You just need some rolling credits there at the end. is what I have to
Wednesday
say.
night is like crazy anymore. Starts at freaking in the morning and goes to midnight. Okay, so
yeah,
Wednesday, 9 o'clock Central. See y'all later. Thanks for coming in.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
I'm heading over